wait to come and watch it.
If you look at this, America's founding father, Alexander Hamilton, George Washington's right-hand man, on paper, how is that gonna smash the West End?
I mean, that was the same thought I had when I first even heard about it. A friend came up to me and was like, man, I've got this thing, it's a hip-hop musical, what's it about, Founding Father? I was like, what are you even on about? That's just not going to succeed. But
well, he got you to listen to the soundtrack.
Got me to listen to the soundtrack. You know, started like, it was upon the auditions, I started learning the lines and just saw the dexterity, the intricacy of the lyricism, and it's just so well told. I mean, you just all... payments made to Lin-Manuel, who's just come up with a stroke of genius.
Yeah.
Well, you went through the whole audition process and they invited you to go out to New York to go and watch it on Broadway.
Yes. Oh, my God.
And did you find out just before you went to watch the show that you'd got the part?
So, yeah, fortunately, I'd found out before I'd seen it. I don't know what I'd be like if I didn't know if I'd had it and then I'd seen the show, because I came out of... after seeing it, I came out of the interval and I was literally just, my mind was blown. I think prior to that, I hadn't really grasped what I was in for, what I was taking on. You know, I'd listened to the album enough times in terms of preparation. I'd try to, you know, listen to the songs and really try to understand the context and the life that Hamilton had led. But then when you see the show, I mean, that's the real thing, it's the clincher. It's when you see that live performance.
And the music, I mean, it's a broad spectrum music, isn't it? I mean, there's so much there.
Yeah, completely. It's just littered with so many different influences that Lin has had. Like, he's both celebrates hip-hop as a culture and as a music form and as rap as an art form, but he's also got so much musical influence as well, because he's just kind of been brought up with both, as he said many times. And he's just managed to infuse so much modern music.
Well, what I love, your grandfather, Barry, who emigrated from Jamaica in 1953, part of that Windrush generation, although not part of the sort of affected by the scandal. But he faced huge prejudice when he came to this country.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's the kind of the story of an immigrant. Effectively, that's the narrative that unfortunately seems to be the case, and it's the same for Hamilton in that respect. As he arrived in the country, as my grandfather arrived in this country, he was still a recipient of a lot of prejudice. You know, whether it be you can't eat in this cafe because other diners won't feel a bit uncomfortable about that, or Hamilton being constantly reminded that he was from somewhere else.
He said,
into his 40s.
Your grandfather said, when I came here, I wanted my children to have the benefits of a better life. I'm so proud of what Jamael has achieved, because lots of us didn't have that opportunity. Things were different for people like me. But my son's generation managed to make progress. Now Jamel's generation has taken another step forward to do better than their parents and their grandparents. It is this constant step forward. How wonderful. Yeah. He must be so proud of what you're doing. This sort of lad from Brixton, and you have literally taken the West End by storm.
Yeah, I mean, you say it like that, it's just kind of, it's one of those things that you kind of go...
You're going to make me go.
But it is that thing, I mean... Yeah, when I think about the hardships that my grandparents on both sides, on my Irish side as well as my Jamaican side, had to kind of go through in order to establish themselves in this country, and then what my parents had to do in terms of setting up a home for myself and for themselves. And then, I mean, completely.
And you didn't even have a drama department at your school?
No, in secondary school there was no drama department. We just had a teacher who loved to put on plays that he parodied for himself. So whether it be like Macbeth or Stand By Me or Pirates of the Curriculum was one of them. Clincher with that, got loads of puns on seats.
We cannot wait to come and watch it, and it's so lovely to meet you. Thank you very, very much.
Still haven't seen it. Can't believe it. No one can get a ticket.
That's the problem.
It's now booking to the 15th of December, just been extended at the Victoria Palace Theatre.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, man.